So as we all know, there are a number of paid tickets in Pokemon GO. Some would say almost too many, because it seems almost every single event has one now. So this video is going to be an analysis in two different ways. The first way is going to be this video, which you're watching right now. I'm going to be breaking down every paid ticket we've had by a cost and value metric system, so to help you identify which ones are worth the money and which ones should be avoided. The other part of this is going to be a collab with JRESeawolf. He is a PvP analyst on the Sylph Road Reddit, in GoHub and some other places. His side of this is going to be how these tickets have led to a hidden season pass. I will have all his stuff in the description box down below, so make sure you go check that out as well. Huge thank you again for the opportunity for this, if you happen to see this. I do have a document up here which we are going to be going through, which I do have some of his stuff on here as well, so it'll all be easily accessible. Go check him out, go give him a follow and whatnot on Twitter and Reddit and all that. And without further delay, I'm going to bring up the document now. Yes, that worked. Awesome. So this is the Pokemon GO tickets cost and value for the season of Timeless Travels. Like I just said, this is a collab, so make sure you go check out all his stuff in the description. I'm going to be breaking this down solely on premium items. So I'm talking, as you can see here, things like the premium battle passes, which are going to be listed at $1, because that's about how much they are. Remote raid passes are $2. A standard incubator, this is going to be very relevant here in a second, is $1.50, Super Incubator 2, Poffin 1, Radar 2, etc., etc. The one-use incubators from the Expedition tickets are 50 cents because they are a third of the value of a regular incubator. ETMs are $10 for this, Incense are 50 to match the current 50 coins in the store, etc., etc., etc. The following items here are not included due to a number of options, such as not having an IRL price to compare to, not being guaranteed in most cases, which we'll touch on some tickets where that applies, and they can be obtained through normal gameplay. These are things such as Stardust, XP, any kind of berry, species candy, rare candy XL, and regular rare candy, as well as Pokemon encounters themselves. Because I'm not going to sit here and give a price estimate for a Drampa, a Jigglypuff, a Rowlet, etc., etc. And these prices listed here in this document do not include the sales tax. They are listed in USD, and they may also vary a bit depending on your country and location's currency. So kicking things off here with December 2023, we had the Expedition, the Samurott Hisuian Raid Day, Along the Routes, Catch Mastery Ice, Adamant Time, Winter Holidays Part 1 and 2, Weird Ear Raid Day, Winter Wonderland, and the December Calm Day. So kicking things off with the Expedition, this was a $5 ticket, which if you were able to spin a stop every day of the month, gave you 31 incubators, which are all one use. Which means if you buy this ticket and do not get every incubator, you could potentially lose about $5. You get the point here. It kind of depends on how many of these you get. Moving right along, we had the Hisuian Samurott Raid Day. This ticket gave you 8 additional free passes, increased chances of rare XL candy. Now at face value, this is valuable because you save $3 on raid passes. However, if you want to factor in the rare XL candy, which if I remember correctly for this one did not work, because there was one or two where it did not boost them at all. So I'll leave that XL candy side of it up to you. But just from this standpoint, with just the passes alone, you save about $3 here with this ticket. Then we had Along the Routes with the Hisuian Sneasel release. This event did not have a paid ticket. Catch Mastery Ice was the Shiny Cryogonal release, which had no premium items. This lost you $2. Winter Holiday Part 1 gave you 2 premium passes, 1 incubator, and a pose, which is about $3.50 without the pose, and about $9 with the pose. And combined, these tickets were almost $7. And then the December Calm Day for 99 cents, about $1. You got 2 Elite TMs, 1 of each kind, 1 Incense, 1 Poffin, and a Rocket Radar. So if you combine all these tickets, the total cost of tickets alone for December 2023 was about $20. And the values and stuff you can see right there. If you include the pose, it's about $20 to $35 again based on how many incubators you can get. Moving into 2024 with January, we had another expedition ticket, so the same thing applies as December here. Range of about $5 net gain or loss to $10 depending on number of incubators. We had the New Year's event, which had a $1 ticket to give you 100 coins, which is literally $1, so nothing really to gain there. Rally.com Day, 1 radar, 1 star piece, 1 incense, about $4 for $1. Typhlosion Raid Day, same thing as the Sui and Samurott Raid Day. Dazzling Dream gave you 2 premium passes and 2 star pieces, a $4 value for basically $2, so you got about $2 back. Porygon Com Day Classic, same as the Rowlet CD. A Poffin, a radar, 3 incense, so about $6. You get about 4 to 5 there. Raging Battles was $2. You get a radar and 2 passes, so you get about $2 back. Taken Treasures. This was the Team Rocket event that gave you a pose for $5, an incubator, and an incense, about $7 if you count the pose. You get about $2 back. Combined for January, these are about $21, which is high, yes, but if you get all the incubators and you count the pose, you get about $11 to $27 back. If you do not count the pose, you get about $6 to $20. Now the big one, February 2024. This was the first month we saw 2 versions of the Expedition Access ticket. Same thing as before, 31 incubators if you spin every stop. $15 assuming incubators are a third the normal value because again they are 1 use only. So all that stuff's the same. However, the difference here is the web store version. If you get it through the web store, you get an avatar item set themed on the research team from Pokemon Legends Arceus. This one's a little hard to gauge because these items were only available through the online web store. You can't buy them in the game, so you can't really compare them to much. It was a full set. We being Brandon and I, because we both ran the numbers on this stuff. We have them about the same here, because really the only difference you get between them is the clothing. You can only buy them once, so if you get it from the in-game, you cannot get it from the store, etc. So we just have them about the same. We have the Chansey Com Day with an incubator, a radar, and an incense. We have Lunar New Year, which was another break-even event. For $2, you get 2 lucky eggs, which at $1 each is $2. Decidueye Raid Day, same as the other ones. Hey guys, just chiming in. This was a only spended task ticket, so there was no premium items or anything like that. I forgot to add it in here at the time, but this gave you nothing, so it's worthless. Sinnoh Tour is a weird kind of hammer into the hole here, if that's even a phrase. Because Sinnoh Tour, well, yes, it's ongoing at the time of recording this. There are a couple of things to note. Not all of these tickets can be bought together. So in these scenarios, I use the example of you buy the Saturday Park Day with the Friday City gameplay and the Sunday City gameplay. General Admission Saturday, right here. So General Admission Saturday is $30 USD. Friday City gameplay is another $20, so that's $50. The Sunday City gameplay is another $20, so that's $70 for just the gameplay. And if you're buying the shirt as well, that is another $27. So that's about $97, almost $100 right there. Now you may be thinking, okay, well, you get premium items and stuff from the research. Yeah, that's true. But the park research is only once and only in the park. So as far as premium items go, for $20 for the city gameplay, you get $9 back in free passes. So you lose about $10 to $11. That also carries over for the Sunday. So right there, you're losing about $20 out of $40 just alone for those. Go Tour is a little hard to gauge here because really you're going for the experience and the spawns and whatnot, which I'm not counting into this because again, I'm not going through one by one and giving a price to every single Pokemon featured. So I'll leave that one up to a little bit of discussion. So right here are some of the exceptions for February. But first, we also have some other things to factor into here. The Road to Sinnoh tickets. That's right, the coming Road to Sinnoh event has 2 paid tickets. One is rating and one is eggs. So as you can see here for the hatch one, it is US $5. And you do not get a single premium item. At face value, Road to Sinnoh, spend $5 to lose $5. Hey guys, just chiming in here, Post-Edit Duke here, because we do have some updates on this, and I do have some wrong information here that I talk about, referring to the Road to Sinnoh tickets. We do know now that these will run through the global tour, so the one that gives you the passes will give you passes through the weekend as well. I do have the rewards up here, as you can see right now. So the top one is the Raid one. These are not Rare XL candy, these are just Species XL candy, and the bottom one is the Egg one. The regionals can be shiny, that has been confirmed. Obviously, I'm recording this before the global event happens. But we do not know if these are full odds or boosted at the time. So if you're buying that one, I'd personally wait until the tour to claim these when they will be boosted. But if you are claiming them now, then good luck. So like I said, both of these bonuses will be running through the Sinnoh Tour Global event. So if you buy the Raid one, you will be getting the candy, the XP, and the passes. If you buy the Egg one, you'll be getting the 2 times candy, XP, and dust. It's up to you if you buy these or not. That information was not revealed at the time, so that's why I'm throwing this in here now. The values that I say here pretty much still stand, because again, this does depend on you using the passes, but either way, here's the updated info on this. These will run through the Sinnoh Tour Global, so keep that in mind, and let's get back to the video. So just for the sake of this, you lose about half of the money. And then the Masterworks Shiny Shaman, this is only for the global Sinnoh Tour, because in-person already has that included. We don't know the contents, because this is time gated on step 2 out of 7. So for the sake of this does not apply until you get to our certain scenarios over here. So this one right here, without Sinnoh Tour, if you take all these Sinnoh Tour tickets out, the cost to play for February is about $30, and you get about $30 back. The question marks here are the variables, such as things like if you don't get all the incubators from the expedition ticket, or other things like that. And then this one right here is LA Tour. This is with everything added, which in normal circumstances is impossible unless you're a sponsored media. The cost for February is between $60 to $160. And then you get about 31 to 67 back, depending on the free stuff and all the other things. So with base tour alone, like I said, with the ticket prices, you're basically losing $30. And then if you add all of them together, so that is the Shaman Research, City Gameplay Sunday, General Admission Sunday, Enthusiast, which by the way is $15 with no premium items, I forgot about that. Raid Lover is $15 again, and you get 18 passes for free, so you get about $3 there. The City Gameplay Saturday, the Shirt, the Park Saturday, which is why this is impossible. All of that stuff combined is about a loss of almost $90. And this does not include travel and accommodations. And then obviously if Pokemon Day, because that hasn't happened yet at the time of recording, if there's an event or something like that, then that'll be factored into here. But for right now it is not, because we don't really know anything about Pokemon Day. So yeah, February, every tour ticket combined is $177. Again, that is without hotel, travel, food, and other things. February 2024 total ticket cost without the tour is about $24. With one tour day, no city gameplay, it's about $84. And with all the city gameplay, plus everything else from the tickets, is about $124. So yeah, if you're seeing people online saying that there's too many tickets and it feels like a subscription service, then that is why. Well, by far, the biggest one by a mile is that the best value ticket are the Com Day tickets. For about $1 US, you get about $20 to $30 worth of items, depending on the Com Day Mon, because some will give incense, some will give incubators, whatever it may be. The tickets that give Pokecoins, like the New Year one, you're better off just buying those directly, because you don't really get anything else back from them. And then the Raid Day tickets, it depends on what the featured Mon is. And then things like the Catch Mastery, the New Year's, that provide 0 premium items, are usually not worth it, and in the context of this, they are worthless. So that is pretty much everything on a financial standpoint for every ticket we've had for the season of Timeless Travels. Make sure you go check out JRE's post as well, because like I said, he is going to be doing the analysis on how these have basically become a recurring subscription service. So if that interests you at all, it's essentially a part 1, part 2 to this, depending on which one you see first. I'll have that in the description box so you can go check it out. All international events do not include airfare, lodging, food, and other activities in this, because that stuff is all separate outside of the app. Alright guys, so that's going to about do it for this video. That is the rough estimates for just cost to value for these tickets. Let me know what you think of all this down below. What are your thoughts on it? Make sure you go check out JRESeawolf. His stuff is down below as well. A huge thank you once again for the collaboration on this. I think it was pretty fun. Hopefully these do pretty well. But either way, again, let us know what you think. Go check out his Reddit article. Everything's down below. Go give him a follow and whatnot. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, which is probably going to be a Go Tour video.